Hi, in this demo of Form Titan and Salesforce, I will show you how you can list all the contacts for an account and update them using the section control. Okay, so let's start by bringing in the lookup control so we can look up the account. I will put it up here. I'll call it account. And what I want to do is I want to align the label to the left. That is possible, obviously. If you go to Style, it's Label, Alignment, I'll select Left, and now the label is on the left, and I'll just put some margin to the right of 10 pixels, so we've got a bit of a breathing space. Perfect. Now what I want to do is obviously look up the account, so I'll go to Settings, Lookup, Set, and Configure Salesforce Integration. So here we specify the object we are looking up. In our case, it's the account object. There are no conditions or sort orders that I want. And I want to store the account ID, but show the user the account name. Click Add for that. That's text, that's value, and it's done. So that's the lookup done. The next thing to do is to bring in a section control that will display my contacts. So I'll just make it as wide as the form, more or less, and a bit smaller. I will bring in the full name because I want to show the full name, and they'll be able to update it. And I will bring in a hidden field to store the contact ID so we can update it. Just like that. Perfect. That's all we have to do. Now I'll go to Salesforce integration, get in data from Salesforce and map fields. And again, add object to add the contact object. Okay, we'll select contact, and the condition is the account ID in Salesforce will equal the account lookup, which is stores the ID. I want all my contacts, and all I have to do now is just map the field. So I will map contact ID to contact ID, last name to last name, and first name to first name. Obviously, if you have more fields, feel free to add them to the section. They will be repeated. So let's see this in action. This is our form, and I'll select my account. There it is. So I've got 4 fields for 4 contacts for this account. You can see them here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the account in Salesforce, and you can see again the 4 contacts. That's perfect. Okay, now obviously we only see it one at a time. That's not what I wanted. I want to show more. Let me just make it a bit smaller so it doesn't have the scroll bars. That's better. And I'll put this one here. And then you can click on the section to say how many visible items, and I can say 2, for example. So now when I save that and refresh the page, you can see now that once I select my account, you can see that now I can see 2 items at a time. And obviously if your form is bigger, you can have 3 or 4 or as many as you want. Okay, so the next task is to be able to update these accounts, these contacts. So let's go back to the Salesforce integration, and this time we are talking about saving data, so it's push to Salesforce, edit, and add object to add the contact object. So contact, and now the action will be update because we want to update the contact. How we're going to find the contact to update? By contact ID equals to the contact ID hidden field or intersection, and that will happen for every contact. I want to update it, and I don't want to create a new one if it's not found. That's fine. So now all I have to do is map the fields I want to update. In my case, it's just the last name and the first name. That's what we allow them to update. So I'll click apply, and apply again, and finish, and that's it. We've made our form. Let's see it in action. So if I refresh the page, I'll select my account. There it is. Here are my 4 contacts. Here they are in Salesforce. And now what I'll do is I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against my contacts to see that they've been updated. Now we're saving the data in Salesforce, and if we come to the account object and I'll hit F5 to refresh the page, you can see, there you go, here are my contacts, they've all been updated. If I come back to my form and do select the account again, then obviously you will see the updated values. That's how easy it is to show and update multiple items in Salesforce using Form Titan. Thank you.